It happens a lot that people feel tired by end of the day with the stress environment. Is there any tricks you can give to be in a better shape?
Yeah, sure. We can teach our viewers some of breathing exercises and quick stretches which they can do in their desk and stay healthy and energized.
I'll be keen to learn those. Is there something we can do here?
Yeah, sure.
Hello, welcome to the Business Pulse of AJMS. I'm Rupesh, your host for the show. Today we are excited to have our friend Dr. Shubhangii. She is a professional health and wellness expert who is here to share her insights into how we can connect personal wellness with the personal performance or the business success. Thank you so much for joining us
pleasure.
today.
Thank you for having me.
We'll dive more into the discussions. Let's start. Tell us something about your journey into the world of health, wellness.
So it's all started with my aspiration to become a doctor. So I took admission in physiotherapy because that time it was a booming industry. And as I grow as a professional while studying and start practicing, I understand that it's not only physical part of it, it has a lot of impact from the mental wellness area as well. So I dive into more into, like holistic approach in my treatment plan, and that's how it started and that's how it is going on.
Great to learn. How long you have been in Dubai?
So I am in Dubai for most of the part of my professional journey. I am practicing in Dubai since a decade now, more than a decade actually.
Great to know. How do you connect wellness with the hustling of Dubai?
So if you are in Dubai, you always hear that, every other person is going through some kind of stress. And also it is very important for companies and corporates to understand that having healthy employee is one of the asset to increase the productivity. So if you are an individual with a balanced lifestyle, you will have more clarity, better decision making power, and that will add productivity in your workspace.
That's impressive. But what are the common mistakes which people do? We are in a usually the people are when you're saying stressed, they're working in a stress condition. There are a lot of personal space where they're stressed. But what are the common mistakes they do?
The most common mistake is negligence of their diet, negligence toward their sleeping pattern and sleeping time, and also about the hydration and taking out time for themselves. So if we add all these things, small elements of each thing into our personal life, it will help us to come out as a healthy individual.
Good. So, doctor, what are the things you will recommend as a quick practice for those who are under constant pressure, physically and mentally? How to build that?
Okay, so I would give three things which every one of us should do. First is breathing exercise. It's very important to have a deep breath and relax our whole system and rejuvenate. Secondly, I really emphasize more on flexibility. So quick stretch around your desk only or whenever you are free, indulge yourself into flexibility programs. Third is to stay calm, or you can either meditate or just sit quietly for a few minutes, especially early in the morning when you start your day. So give yourself that space to just calm yourself down.
Say what as an employee I can expect from my supervisor, my manager to support in this journey.
From employers, we always expect to provide a supportive and a healthy environment. That's the basic. And on top of that, they should always be encouraging an active, healthy life to their employees. Like encourage your employees to have active breaks, go for some team building activity, recreational activities, indulge into wellness. You can call the wellness experts into your place and advise your employees how to handle the stress of daily routine. Plus, also you can have your own space in the office where people, when they feel like, they are getting exhausted, they can go to that corner. You can call this corner as a me time or something like that, and they can just go relax and relieve themselves and come back to work more productively.
What message you'll give to the employers in terms of how that will impact their business? Like a healthy employee, how that could be an asset?
Definitely, it's an asset. If you have a healthy employee, you have lesser sick leaves. So, right, you will have less the reduction in absenteeism, and your employees will be more focused and more productive. If they are enjoying coming to the office, I think the productivity will definitely increase.
At AGMS, we just started partnership with One Health Life, which is focusing on corporate wellness, where we are finding a lot of takers in Dubai with this approach. But Dubai is a place for freelancing. Okay, it's the heaven for the entrepreneurs. Is there any message which we can give to that side of the segment?
Yeah, it's very interesting. I meet a lot of entrepreneurs and I have a lot of friends who are into freelancing and entrepreneur. With entrepreneurs, I think they need two things: mindfulness and mindset. They already have mindset. They are very good in mindset because they are so focused, they know what to do and how to do. But the only thing lacking is they don't have that mindset towards their own body. Okay, once they have that, it's very easy for them to focus on their body also, and also into their business. Second is the mindfulness. If they are aware that they have to balance their personal professional life, then they will be very much mindful about how much to take inside and how much. So for entrepreneurs, I would suggest them to be more mindful, setting up the boundaries, and also to indulge into fitness and wellness, so they can have like personal and professional life balance.
Good insights. What you will say to those segments who feel they are too busy to focus on their health?
So I'll say it's your mindset. Once you have that mindset key, like you want to have a healthy body, then you will start taking time for yourself and for your body. If you understand the importance of health, what happens is, like, we just keep ignoring our pain, aches, and stress also, and then it comes up as a very overwhelming thing, and it just reaches up to hypertension or very chronic diseases.
It happens a lot that people feel tired by end of the day with the stress environment. Is there any tricks you can give to be in a better shape?
Yeah, sure. We can teach our viewers some of breathing exercises and quick stretches, which they can do in their desk and stay healthy and energized.
I'll be keen to learn those. Is there something we can do here?
Yeah, sure. So one thing is the deep breathing exercises. We just have to take a breath from our nose and breathe out through our mouth. Okay. So the breathing out, the exhalation will be longer than the inhalation. So let's just practice that. Okay. Try at least 3 breaths. How does it feel?
It feels nice, and I think you can do at your desk, at your chair. So that's really
Yeah,
good. Or
especially-
while you're traveling.
Yeah, especially when you feel, stressed or anxious, these breathing exercises really help us. Secondly, I would like to show stretches for the neck, which we all face during the day of when we work long hours. Okay, so you just take your head on the side, hold it, and just give a mind stretch. Hold it for 5 seconds, and then relax. Okay. Then go on the other side. Give a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Okay.
That's simple.
Yeah, that's very simple. And then let's do something for our chest and shoulder muscles. So we just gonna hold our hand like this and move and bring your elbow as close as possible. Okay. So we don't want to do clockwise and then anti-clockwise. So these are the quick exercises which you can do anywhere, not only in office, even if you're working from home or if you're traveling, you can do this.
Any specific thing for those who work remotely?
Who work remotely, I would definitely suggest them to work from a proper desk, a proper ergonomic desk. And this is also one of the responsibility of the employer. If the company setup is like, most of the employees are working from home, they should provide a proper ergonomic setup at home as well. Because what happens, like, people just, when you are home, you are very casual. You just
Sitting on the couch.
you just working whole day or on your bed. So that's kind of distort your posture, and it's not a thing of 1 day or 2 days. You're gonna work from home for most of the days, right? So focusing on your posture is very important when you're working from home.
Any specific message for the females? We have like really a very healthy ratio here. What we practice? Anything specific?
For females, they also have to focus on their self. With females, it's very common that they neglect themselves, especially home, like especially women who have family over here or who are working mothers. So they neglect themselves a lot. So they need to focus on self-care as well.
How we can pitch corporates for the wellness program? They love to measure everything. How can they measure the effectiveness?
First and foremost is the happy faces in your office. They will definitely tell you that, if you are into wellness program, your employees are happy. Secondly, less sick leaves, less of absenteeism. Thirdly, I would really recommend the corporates to start having trackers, like trackers for certain condition which is really common in the corporate world, like having headaches, migraine, hypertension. So if you are measuring these conditions also, it will help you. And there is another thing called happiness quotient that also you can include in your this effectiveness. And also your retention rate. If you are retaining more employees, I think that's one of the biggest effectiveness.
Thanks, doctor. Moving on to another subject. What is the importance of skills development do you attribute in today's landscape?
Okay. So I think training programs, certification courses bring a lot of adaptability to the professionals, because once you are getting the training for advancement, you are more adapted to the market need and what exactly need at that point of time. And also it brings a lot of advancement in your own career. What personally I believe, when we do constant learning thing, it is how as a professional you develop that skill within yourself and create your own niche. So I'm a total skill development person.
We at AGMS support individual skills development and certifications under Hayford. Encourage our listeners to log into Hayford website for further details. Thanks, doctor, for your beautiful insights. Now let's jump into something interesting. We'll go into lightning round, which will have 30 seconds for you to indicate your preferences.
Okay.
No guess, you will be receiving a big hamper.
Okay, I should get a hamper for this.
Sure. Coffee or green tea?
Coffee.
Stretching or cardio?
Stretching.
Focus on strength or flexibility?
That's a tough one. I think flexibility.
10-minute short break or 1 hour lunch break?
Short breaks.
Healthy snack or big meal?
Depends though, but healthy snacks.
Focus on posture or breathing?
Breathing.
Digital detox or social media scroll?
Digital detox for sure.
Weekend hike or beach relaxation?
Beach relaxation.
I must say that was really quick fire.
Thank you.
The hamper is on the house. We'll definitely work out on the hamper. Thank you so much for joining today.
My pleasure.
I'm sure our audience would take these practical tips and improve on their wellness and start focusing on their own self. If you have enjoyed this podcast, like, share, subscribe the Business Pulse with AGMS. We will continue to bring you more such interesting conversation. So until the next time, stay healthy, stay motivated, and keep thriving. Thanks. Signing off.